Hey guys, this is Dr. Jeff Finley.
And Dr. Jessica Finley.
And this week we are talking about 5 easy tips to lose the love handles. Now, love handles also get known as the muffin top or the fat that likes to accumulate around the waist, particularly the side areas though. Not very attractive. Men and women alike both know this very well and would love to lose it. So this week we're going to talk about a couple things we can do to lose that. Now, one particular myth I want to address before we even get started is the idea of what's known as spot training. Meaning, well, if I just do more crunches or side bends, things to target that area particularly, it'll help it go down. Unfortunately, the research does not agree with this and in fact says that this does nothing to target that particular area. So let's talk about 5 easy tips of things that will help with the muffin top or the love handles.
All right, the first thing you can do is lift some weights. While it is true that aerobic, or what we call cardio, helps you burn more calories, lifting weights will help you build more lean muscle mass, which in turn helps you burn more calories at rest. In fact, research has shown that doing a combination of both aerobic and weightlifting helps you lose more belly fat than either one alone.
Number 2, and this is probably the most important one out of the entire list, it's what's known as practice mindful eating. Now what this means is that you want to focus on 1, how much you're eating, 2, how quickly you're eating, and 3, why you're eating. How much we're eating and how quickly we eat are actually linked. What research finds is that the slower you eat, the more you chew, you kind of slow down, you're not distracted, just eating some chips or eating food while you're watching a TV show, you will actually eat less food because you've slowed down, you've allowed signaling between your brain and your stomach to take place to tell you that you are full. You're not just eating to do it as an activity. Now, mood or why we're eating is also very important because sometimes we eat because of our emotions. We have the stereotypical eating some ice cream after a bad day. This unfortunately leads to overeating or eating things that aren't necessarily going to be very helpful for us. So if we can slow down, be conscious and understand why we're eating and actually listen to our body and not just even eat out of a routine, we will make healthier choices. We will eat less food, and in fact, we'll actually digest it better. Research has also shown that when we practice mindful eating, it helps cut down on the amount of belly fat that we accumulate, as well as the amount of cortisol that we produce or that gets released into our system. Now, cortisol is the stress hormone that we release when we're stressed out. It also causes us to store up more fat, particularly around the belly region.
The third thing that you want to do is add in whole body moves. Spot training, like Dr. Jeff said earlier, is not going to work. Working on a single area, again, doesn't work. The best thing that you can do is incorporate lots of muscle maneuvers. Examples of this would be like burpees or the battle rope exercises. Utilizing whole body exercises will help you burn more fat, especially around the stubborn areas.
Number 4. Cut back on alcohol. Now, this is not a very popular one with people, but research has shown that drinking too much alcohol can lead to obesity and increased belly fat, especially around the abdomen. Not to mention, drinking will actually stimulate the area of or mess with the area in your brain that controls your hunger mechanism. So the more you drink, it stimulates that area, you become hungry. Now, this is also why late night, a nice plate of cheesy nachos or a late night Taco Bell run always sounds great because your brain is not actually functioning the way that it should. So this leads to unhealthy choices, and you're usually not very conscious of how much of it you're eating either. Now, let's not even forget to mention that most alcohol has lots of sugars, lots of carbs, and lots of preservatives and chemicals in them, with more that you drink, of course.
The last thing that you want to do is eat more protein. You want to get high quality protein that can help fill you up in between meals and reduce the urge to snack. Research has shown that diets that have higher amounts of protein will help you lose weight or even maintain a healthy weight once you've reached your ideal goal, especially compared to other diets with low protein.
So any one of these tips is going to help you start losing weight or specifically targeting kind of that stubborn belly fat. But the more of these tips that you incorporate, the better your outcome's going to be. So as always, thank you for tuning in. Like this video, share it with somebody, nicely that may have some love handles that need some work. And we'll see you guys next week.